Hello, everyone. I'm happy to announce the beginning of the Visegrad Young Film Days as a part of Young Film Fest industry. The main theme of the program is the parent as a role model, and the whole program is focused on development of audiovisual education in countries from the Visegrad region. I also would like to thank the Visegrad Fund for supporting the Visegrad Young Film Days, and I hope that you will enjoy our rich program. And I also would like to welcome Pavel Sladký, who will lead this part of the program. So Pavel, the floor is yours, and I'm really looking forward to all of your presentations and talks. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Radka. There is 8 presentations ahead of us, so I won't be long. I would just like to present today's speakers, who are first Maria Moťovská, who will present Kruton and Young Film Fest, then followed by Lucie Leitlová from DOCS Cultural Center in Prague. Then Jakub Viktorín from Slovakian Boiler will continue, followed by Kamila Tomkiel-Skowrońska from the New Horizons Association in Poland. Then we will move to Hungary to see what Emese Erdős will tell us about activities of Film Archive from National Film Institute of Hungary. She will be followed by Filip Kubiš from International Festival of 1 and 5 minute movies and video clips from Slovakia, Festival Asylum. Then Pavel Bednařík is next from Association of Film and Audiovisual Education in the Czech Republic. And last but not least, Katarzyna Šlesická will present activities of Andrzej Wajda Film Cultural Center in Poland, and she will wrap it up. The aim is to have 8 pieces, 8 short, quick, and lively presentations of those activities I've just mentioned. So I will shortly give floor to Maria Moťovská, so we can start with Kruton activities. And I'm really looking forward to all these presentations and all of you. So Maria, it's yours.
Thank you very much, Pavel. So I think I'm here to start. Well, okay, so hello everyone. My name is Maria, and today I'm here to present you something about the organizer of this Young Film Fest and Visegrad Young Industry Days. Kruton mostly focuses on these 2 subjects. It's distribution and education. Anyway, the main goal is to run these 2 things untraditionally and with a lot of fun. With our program, we are open to all the target groups, but I would say that mostly we are focusing on older children, teenagers, and young adults, as we can see a big potential and fun to lead them and show them the insights of film and audiovisual industry. So we try to convince them that something like an education can be also enjoyable and fun or cool. So we came up in 2017 with a Young Film Fest concept, as we became to be a part of Young Audience Award, organizing by European Film Academy. But soon we realized that we needed much more contact with them, with the participants, and we need to lead the discussions and offer them the practical part in the workshops. We are always trying to bring something new and modern to make it more attractive for them. So we have workshops where the film meets different parts of art. And for example, we had like workshops like a dance in film or music in film and so on. We are organizing these events usually not in the cinema, but in the Gallery of Contemporary Art in Prague, where is this very attractive spaceship over the building. And we like to end these sessions right here. In the summer, we are organizing summer film camps, which is for 13 till 17 years old teenagers. It's led by our young tutors. Mostly they are ex-participants of the summer camps. And the program is very intense for the whole week. The second big project organized by Crouton is a festival of documentary films named LBDoc. It's a collaboration between Czech Republic and Germany. My favorite part of this festival is the bus which travels from Czech to Germany and back. And it's accompanied by very sarcastic and funny travel guide. And for the near future, we would like to open more for international collaborations, mostly connected with the audiovisual education. And we are trying to bring all the organizers of festivals for children and teenagers or events like this more close together, as we feel this is very fruitful. We are very open to any new ideas. So if you would like to be a part of us, you are very welcome. And right now we are opening a new place. So I hope that after some reconstructions, we will be ready to meet you there. So thank you for the attention.
Thank you, Maria, very much for first presentation. That will be followed by Doc's presentation by Lucie Leitlova. So, Lucie, you can start.
So thank you for introducing me. I work as educational cooperator in Doc Center. We host every year Young Film Fest, so we are really connected together, and so we know each our programs. So Docs, as you can see, used to be a factory built in the beginning of 20th century and rebuilt to a gallery in 2008. And it's a private and non-profit organization. We have also the unique architectural intervention airship Gulliver on the roof, and the latest baby is Docs Plus. It's a multifunctional hall. The current program interconnect and overstep boundaries on visual art, literature, film, theater, and contemporary music. All programs follow a common thread, which is effort to develop some critical contemplation and discussion about social issues and question. And we have also one permanent exhibition in progress called Data Maze, which reflect through art and with art, internet, social networks, and artificial intelligence, and we use it in our programs. The education programs are really important in Docs program, and there are four key terms in our philosophy. It's creativity, because we can't predict the changes of the future, but maybe the creativity can be a weapon against the fear of the future. And it's challenge to be involved for students, and the role are reversed, and the spectator can be at the same time the active creator of our work. And the other key element is change, because the world is changing, but also the perception of art is changing. You can see it also in film, not only in visual arts. And I think it's a task for any educational activities to prepare students for the future and for this changing. Then there is mediation. What is mediation? Because every communication and mediation is real content, and there is difference between mediation of art through exhibition and mediation of art through educational program. And so we try to our programs to help children to understand the world around us, and also to find their place in this world. And the last thing is the reflection, in programs when we need to have some active students, active people who try to find some new values and new ways to change our world. So this is our main strategy. We have very special programs also, which are focused on social psychology, and which are inspired by Heroic Imagination Project by Philip Zimbardo. when we talk about ordinary heroism, mistakes as a part of development, and stereotype and prejudice. And also one of our new program is storytelling, when we retell a story of each other to deep understanding of other person. So this is our really new program. And we would like to maybe connect with you to do some cooperation in our project. So we are open really to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucia. Next is Jakub Viktorin. So I hope we will get to know what boiler in Slovakia could mean and what does it do. So Jakub, please, it's yours.
Hi, so nice to be here. I am one of the co-founders of NGO Boiler. Basically, we started as an organization of students who wanted to create more international environment for at our film school here in Bratislava, and bring more international guests for sharing their knowledge and experience to our film school. I mismanaged to send the wrong link of the pictures, so they will be in the wrong order. So I need to improvise a little bit. Basically, one of our projects is Visegrad Film Forum, which is as an international and networking platform for film students. And the main point is to bring film students from 8 international film schools for 1 week to one city, which is Bratislava, to share their experience, their student films, their approaches to filmmaking in between each other and to the local audience. And as a part of it, to go to see different lectures of acclaimed film professionals from film industry. We are aiming not just on the directors or writers of the films, but as well different positions as a makeup artist, production designers, etc., who can provide them different view on on what filmmaking is. And as they did like quite a lot of big films, they can really share quite interesting knowledge with them. And as well, sometimes we try to provide different workshops for them. As you can see on the picture, we had there production sound mixer Chris Newman, who did, for example, Godfather or French Connection, or different US big productions. He won 3 Oscars. So it was like a really unique chance for young filmmakers to learn something new. And this kind of filmmakers as well provide some screenings of their acclaimed films, followed by the special discussions about how these films were made and what special approach they used to make them. Apart of that, we as well started to collaborate with European Film Academy on Young Audience Award. As Maria already mentioned, they are doing it on side, we are doing it on the Slovak side, which is aimed for the kids of 12 to 14 years old, showing them 3 different films, features, animation, or documentaries during 1 day, followed by the different discussions or workshops. And basically, these kids are becoming jurors of the European Film Academy, and they, based on those discussions, they are voting votes to the best young audience film. This event is organized once per year. And based on these activities, we started to collaborate as well with Crouton and all other colleagues, actually on preparing one new project, which is not a presentation of something what we are already doing, but what we are planning to do, which is basically Young Film Fest in Slovakia, which have chosen city of Hlohovec here, and we are planning to basically create one of the first stable film festivals focused on youngsters and kids with different topics. And we are hoping to start this autumn in November with the 0 edition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think this was very well parked and very well improvised presentation. So thank you very much, Jakub. And we will continue with Polish activities because we will move to the New Horizons Association from Poland, and Kamila Tomkiel-Skowronska will tell us more.
Yeah, I will tell. So So final countdown. So hi once again, I'm Kamila Tomkiel from Skowrońska from New Horizons Association from Poland. I'm the head of program in our education department. First of all, I will tell you a few words about our association, and then I will go on to our projects for young audience like film education, distribution, festival, and industry. Our NGO was established to promote all forms of the film arts through festivals, distribution, and our own cinema. But from the very beginning, it was important for us to offer something not only for adult viewers, but also for children. And if you look at this slide, you can see the place where it all began 15 years ago, the Muranów Cinema in Warsaw. Here, 15 years ago, we started organizing regular screening for schools and for kindergartens. And the project is called New Horizons of Film Education. We organize screenings with lectures, art workshop, discussions, and lesson plans. And after 15 years, we are working with 100 cinemas at the same time. And for these 100 cinemas, New Horizons of Film Education is an opportunity to receive complex and ready-to-use project with teaching materials, nationwide promotion, lectures outline, etc. For our film education, we need over 150 titles. And because many cinemas cooperate with us, we can buy non-commercial films abroad. And this is how we started dealing with film rights and film distribution. And now we have 10 to 12 titles in regular distribution every year. We needed an event that would start our year-long project, some clear point from which we will start working with our titles. And this is how Kids Kino International Film Festival was created 8 years ago. Every year, our competition consists of films to which we have film rights. And from the very beginning, it was clear for us that we want to do something for the industry, to encourage industry, especially from Central and Eastern Europe, to make films for children. So we have Kids Kino Industry, International Co-Production Forum, and we have Kids Kino Lab. It's year-round screen development program. We always knew that in order to develop our project, we should think about the internet, but we didn't know that we would take this step in 2020. And last year, pandemic year, we created online platform, and it allows us to organize online festival, education, and distribution. And coming to the end, in the center of our activities, we have children's films. You can see our festival stairs. Those stairs allow even the youngest to buy a cinema ticket. And this photo can be a symbol of teaching the youngest what good quality cinema is. And my last picture, you can see the circle, and the circle is not accidental here because our goal is to work 360 degrees. That means that we want to work from the very beginning stage of the film project until the film will be ready for screenings at the festival, distribution, or education. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kamila. That was impressive range of activities around New Horizons. So thank you very much for your short presentation. Now we will move to Hungary, and Emese Erdős will present activities of National Film Archive or National Film Institute in Budapest. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi again. I work at the Film Archive as an education officer, and I'd like to talk about CLASS program, which is our educational and youth program. It is based on Alapfilmek, which is a website on NFE's website, and I'd like to talk about the two parts of the program. One of it is a digital part, and it's absolutely on the website. And the other part is the interactive, the live, the workshops, the screenings, the camps, the lectures for universities. So both sides is very important for us, and we develop all the sides of it. You can see on the picture that there were screenings open air and also inside. with teachers associations, we develop educational materials for teachers. These are guides to process the films easily. And it's very important that both for the digital education and both in the classroom, these materials can be useful. So when the idea came, we tried to help both at home and in the school. This is a picture from a silent film, Pár utcai fiúk, and it was adopted many times. On the website, you can find articles about films, and we try to have as many content as we can. So there is a read more, there is a short article, and also visual contents, posters, trailers, and also other things. But if you would like to search for yourself for these films, you can come to our Film Archives library, and you can hold in your hands the books and also the newspaper and make your own search. And together with the website, it can be quite good for university students. On our website, you can find games for all ages, for primary school, for secondary school, and absolutely for parents too. Memory cards, puzzles, flashcards, quizzes, find the words, and like this. And it's also very important to can hold in your hands these games. So we offer memory cards and also cubes. And as you can see, the parents, the grandparents can play quizzes with the children in film festivals. And also try out the old devices, the pre-cinema devices. And at least the most important, the film, the digital way. In September, we will start with the Videotorium, with the platform, and share hundreds of Hungarian movies. People can watch, students can watch them absolutely for free in the schools. And also in September, our screening room will be reopened after renovation with 80 seats. So we are absolutely looking forward for a warm welcome to school students. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Emese, very much. Hungarian Film Archive is definitely a playful archive, as we could see from this presentation. And now we move back, to say so, to Slovakia, International Festival of 1 and 5 minute movies and video clips called Asylum will be now presented by Filip Kubiš. So let's start.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Give me the countdown, please. So, as you said before, my name is Filip Kubiš. I represent International Film Festival Asylum from Bratislava, Slovakia. I've been with the festival for 15 years, so that means I'm old. Anyways, what we do in the festival, we are, as you mentioned before, we are an international short film festival, let's say that. It's a 1 minute, 5 minutes, and music videos. So this is basically what we do. We've been doing for 15 years now. And what we do, which is also very important, the thing is workshops. We love to work with young people. So the festival was born in 2005, and at that time, there was no other short film festival in Slovakia, and I would say even Czech Republic. So we were Asylum for the short, because Vimeo and YouTube was just a new thing. Nobody knew it kind of existed. So it was the place where you could show your cool stuff that you created. Now, how we work, we are a festival as any other. So if you're a creator, you have your short film, you go on and send it to us. Our V4 jury will look at it, we'll create top 10, and we will try to screen it on as many international and Slovakian festivals as we can, along with other cool stuff from other festivals. This year is going to be very special for us. We're going to be having a 3-day event in Banská Bystrica in October. It's going to be much greater than we used to. There are going to be discussions. There are going to be screenings, there are going to be master classes and really cool, well, there are going to be after parties, obviously, really cool stuff for filmmakers. We always have been doing workshops. So these are now 5 days workshops on 4 venues on all the big festivals in Slovakia, where we work with high schoolers and we learn them to become filmmakers. So at the end of the workshop, every single one of them will create a 1-minute short film, which will then go to competitions. What we actually are, we are a production company. We actually created and produced some really cool and known films, I would say. So our kind of workflow is come to our workshop, then get to our festival, and then we will make a movie with you as a director or DOP or something really cool. So if you feel like joining us, there is a workshop in June, in Košice in August, in Pezinok in September, in Piešťany, and in October in Banská Bystrica on our festival. So if you or youngsters want to join, then join us. Or if you're a filmmaker, or there are filmmakers, we have submissions open right now, and they're going to be closed on 15th of August for 2021. And there is a chance for the filmmakers to win pretty cool prizes, which actually are meaningful, like post-production hours in a really, really top-tier post-production company in Slovakia. I think that's all I have to say for now. So that's 3 things I wanted to say. So come to our workshops if you feel like it. Enter our competition if you're already a filmmaker, and definitely come and meet us in Banská Bystrica on the Esail International Short Film Festival. And you will find us on festivalesail.sk. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Filip. And Pavel Bednařík will follow. Pavel Bednařík is the head of Czech Association of Film and Audiovisual Education. So we are eager to see and hear what your association does, Pavel.
Thank you, Pavel. And hello to everyone. Good afternoon. My presentation will be a little bit different, as the goal of our association is a bit different, and also it's going to be a bit more personal. So the first image I wanted to present as inspiration, or as some kind of interpretation of how involvement in film education starts. In my case, it was Jacques Taty's film Playtime, which I wanted to present to you, and I hope you have your own starting point with film education. The full screening halls of kids, this is probably what you aim to reach, all of you, with your activities. Our association is a little bit different. We decided 4 years ago to establish this association to organize people and organize other organizations, help them to promote film education activities, to be able to network, to be able to share experience, and also to help young children, or help the organizations to bring more attention of young children to film and audiovisual content. This is our daughter Karolina in one of the film museums in Zlín, where we organize international conference in September. And I think this is also one of the reasons why I got involved and engaged in film education. And also the other reason was that that there are these wonderful organizations as this film museum in Zlín Film Studios. This other image comes from Northern Ireland, from Belfast, where I spent 1 year. And I wanted to bring the inspiration from Northern Ireland, where moving image arts is huge success being incorporated in the curriculum. So this is definitely a wonderful way how to present it, how to do it, to follow the Belfast or the Northern Ireland example. Cinema is the place where films should be watched, should be consumed, and I think this is the way how we should all do this kind of events, even though we have this online year we've been through. Also, the other place where to meet films and where to meet these masters of cinema, such as Mike Lee on this image, are the film festivals. And Summer Film School is definitely one of the most important film festivals in Czech Republic, where we try to engage the teachers, engage the audience too. And also what we are trying to achieve is to advocate film education, which goes sometimes through good examples, such as the Northern Ireland. Here is the example of Game of Thrones, which you probably know, which is a huge success in Northern Ireland, and it also helped film education. This image is my personal flashback with me starring as an extra in one Czech comedy as a policeman, which is also one of the successes you might get to become part of the film history, become the food nutrition for film historians. And the final image is from our meetings. Our association at the moment has approximately 40 members, which are individuals, which are organizations. And we are trying to get more open to international projects and international activities. So we hope we can gain from this session and from our future cooperation, which I'm looking forward to. Thank you very much.
Okay, Pavel Bednařík introduced us not only to what Association of Film and Audiovisual Education does, but also to his daughter and his sidekicks in movies. So thank you very much for this. And Katarzyna Ślesická now will present Andrzej Wajda Film Culture Center and its activities. So Katarzyna, you can start.
Hello, my name is Katarzyna Ślesická and I'm head of education at the Andrzej Wajda Center for Film Culture. You can see Andrzej Wajda on this picture. He's one of the most recognized Polish film directors, but we don't concentrate only on him. We don't only present his work. He's our patron, but we really want to be as wide open as we can. We are targeting all the groups, also children. I will tell more about it later. Important thing that is that we are quite young. We started in 2018 and we were funded by the city council. So we are lucky to have this stable financial situation, which allows us to do our work. Main things that we do are screenings, classical screenings, but we are also very open for new technologies. So we've been organizing VR conferences and we hope to come back to showcases when the pandemic is over. This is our small space that we have in the center of Warsaw, and it works as a small cinema, a place for workshops and place where we can record and stream events. Film education is something that I do, and we do screenings for kids. We cooperate with other associations, just like or festivals like New Horizons Association. One of our focuses is documentary for children. So we have a lab during which we develop film projects. We do exhibitions in the city because we want to be visible, and we think a lot. We think a lot about the future because the last year showed us that we need to be digital. So we are building a big VOD platform that will be open for all the Warsaw cultural institutions and NGOs to put their content there. It should work very smoothly like Netflix. It's a big engine, it's a big thing. So this is something that we plan in digital starting from September. And in 2 or 3 years' time, we hope to open our own cinema. We are making a renovation of one of the most beautiful cinemas in Warsaw that have been closed for last 20 years. So this is us. We are very open for international cooperation, so you can always write to us or call us or find us on the internet. And I guess that's it. In this short presentation, it's really hard to say everything, but I just can invite you to contact us if you plan to do anything in Poland or with Poland. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Katarzyna. Thank you all. Maria, Lucie, Jakub, Kamila, Emeshe, Filip, Pavel, and Katarzyna presented a wide range of activities, impressive and admirable activities and their institutions. So thank you very much for this. This is it, but for now only. Visegrad Young Film Days continue with several masterclasses and also a larger debate on audiovisual education in the Visegrad region on Friday at 11 a.m. So I hope to meet you there as well. And I also hope that this is going to work in contacting and in the networking so that all the activities that spent her could continue in several cooperations and stuff like that. So thank you very much for it. As I've said, this is it for now, but not for the Visegrad Young Film Days in total. So thank you very much, all of you, and bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.